Okay, so you guys should be getting audio from this. Um, First and foremost, for today, I want to talk about the struggles of setting up this whole stream. This is taking me longer than I would like to admit. It's been a very strong learning curve. I thought I had everything I needed, but I was very wrong in getting the right cables and the stuff that I need and the wireless microphone. I try to stream with my gimbal via RTML or something like RTMP. And I was able to do that maybe like last year when I got the gimbal, and that's the main reason why I got the gimbal, but they silently took that out. So when I tried to do this 3 weeks ago, I found that didn't work. So I needed to switch it up, and I made it work with the phone and the gimbal, but then it was just kind of more complicated than anything. And then I got a special cable to make the Rode Go wireless system work with the phone because it's a 2 ring to a 3 ring aux because the phone wants to see like a headset type of thing, and the microphones are just microphones. So kind of weird with that. But then I have this TV down here because I wanted to see the chat. I was just streaming and I couldn't see properly, and I didn't want to put the phone in the corner and it'd be horrible audio. Because then that's super fucking ghetto and nobody cares about that shit. So I needed to have the microphones working, so I needed to buy that wire. I needed to buy some other stuff. I needed to. I bought a wireless HDMI transmitter type of thing to get to this TV that's literally right here, so that way I could see the chat and I can interact with you guys without having to stop and look at the chat, and it'd be more of a natural integration type of thing. And it just didn't work. Oh, I just kept running into hurdles, and then I said, okay, well I'm gonna put another screen on my PC. My GPU had 8 pins of power. It has a total of 16. I have a 2080 Ti. Fucking old, I know. It's a Ti Founders Edition from 5 years ago, and it's been running strong. And apparently, I had it wired up wrong. And so, okay, so since I'm going to be doing all this fun stuff, then I'm going to TV. Okay, then I'm going to um, sorry, let me just get this show on the ropes over here. Um, so I need to upgrade that power wire so that way that there's no issue, and so that will be all fine and dandy, right? That was the thought process behind that, and I did that, and my power supply unit decided to quit after I just upgraded, and I was like, wow, this is just a super fun coincidence, and I needed the computer that week because I was trying to get a video out, and then so I needed to buy a power supply unit ASAP. I sent my power supply unit out to get RMA'd. I didn't know how long that process was going to be. It's actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. But I do everything on my PC, so I didn't want to have my PC down for long. So I went and I got a Corsair 1200 one, which isn't the one that I wanted. I wanted the MSI, the 1300 one, but this one's perfectly fine for what I need to do. Um, and then I went and I returned that HDMI transmitter receiver thing because it didn't work. It didn't get shit down here. So it worked on the TV upstairs, but it was kind of zoomed in and the audio was very laggy. It's like a Bluetooth connection. So super ghetto. I was just trying to do it without having to run a long ass wire. So I ended up getting a long ass wire, a fiber one, but it ended up being 18 gigabytes per second, which the new HDMI is HDMI 2.1 with 46 gigabytes per second. So I said, wait, let me return that. And I bought the right one. I ran it through all this, and then I tried to set this up, and it wasn't getting the signal. It said resolution not supported. So I went over to the PC side, and I did everything to output a signal for that way this TV can just read a signal. I didn't give a fuck what it looked like. I just wanted to be able to see the chat. And I'm not like sitting down here watching TV or anything like that. So I genuinely don't care. But over the 50-foot long fiber optic cable, I guess by the time it hits the PC is too stupid to convert that. So what I had to do was buy this, which is an adapter or a repeater in a sense, like Redstone. And so it gets the HDMI signal, even if it's faint. Well, it's not going to be faint because it's fiber optic, so it's actually getting good signal. Just the TV right here isn't updated enough to turn that signal into something readable, sadly. So it's fainter than it should be, but the newer TV would be able to read it. So The problem is with the TV, not with everything else, which is why I was struggling. So this is today is the end of all. I got this camera that followed me around. I'm able to do this and I'm able to stream. So I'm not streaming on my phone anymore. Um, that's set up. I set that up via OBS, and so that's going good, and it seems to be working out. And the camera and the audio is really I'm really happy with it. So this is the last step to that, so that way I could be able to see the PC up there, and that way I can do my thing and see the chat and kind of be seamless, because that's what I need this to be. I've been taking too much time on this, sadly, but rightfully so, because once this is all set up, then it's set up, and I don't have to worry about it for a while until I want to switch something, I guess. But so now I have from the PC out of the room, out the side of my house, in my little backyard area, through this long 50-foot HDMI fiber optic, HDMI 2.1 fiber optic cable that is able to transfer all that data. The TV is an older TV and it's fucked up, so whatever the case is. So I needed to get this repeater slash transmitter thing. So what happens is that the HDMI signal comes into here and it's strong, but the TV, so the HDMI signal comes into here and it's actually pretty strong, but the TV is not updated enough to understand what's happening, so it can't transmit it properly. So this transmits it into a stronger signal that the TV is able to say, okay, yeah, that's what we're doing, great. So now I'm gonna take that out, put this in, and then we're gonna see if it works, which it should. If not, that's gonna be my 100th reason. And it was nice knowing you guys. So, hey, right a second. Plug in. And this cable is also directional. When you're doing fiber optic stuff, the cable is actually directional, and so is this repeater stuff. So this is input, and this is input. Great. Put that in the hole, and then take this guy out and do all this. And so even with the repeater stuff, I had to go and spend a couple more dollars. It wasn't very much. I just like to complain, so we'll just continue to complain, I guess. For 1 foot HDMI 2.1 cable, so that way once it gets that data up to speed that I need to see what I'm doing, you know. It's just been, like I said, just learning curves. Um, this is a good thing. Now I know how to set up all this shit. So, if you guys need any help, let me know. $150 an hour. I got you. So now I turn this on, and it should be HDMI 1, and I should just see it. It should just be good. HDMI 1, retrieving data. Okay. So there's also, you run power to this thing, and it will run power and should help you transfer that signal. So let me go find that wire real quick, and I'll be right back. I was hoping just to get it away with just this, but resolution not supported. Okay. So we're at the same place we were before this repeater shit. So I just gotta find a wire. And of course it would be that fucking trapezoid shit. The USB that nobody fucking uses anymore. You cute kitty. You guarding the stairs. Let's see. Um, just make sure that the audio is playing. Audio? Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's playing what I wanted to. I don't think I have. Oh, that's it. guess there's this one right here. That should be another one. Let's see. It's a big ass V. What the fuck? Fly. Um. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I found one. Old ass USB, mini USB. YouTube not to maintain slow streaming. What? What do you mean? Let's see. We should not. Let me see. No, looks good. Hello? Well, I know that it's looking good. I see it right here in a second. Doing good. So, wants to be weird. Oh, but output device, the TV downstairs is showing. So that is a good sign that it's at least doing a little bit of something of repeating. So hopefully I run this power to it and it shows video. Let's do it already. I just wasn't down there. Ooh, 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 ooh. This has been more stressful than it should have been, TBH. Okay, resolution still not supported. So now I need to run this external power into the repeater. And that's fine. So there's a USB outlet right here. And let's see. I need to go to there like that. Now we should be getting power. We should be getting the right resolution. Turn this guy off. Turn this guy on. On. Please work, please work, please work. There's no way you don't work, bro. There's no way you have a repeater, you have everything. There's no way it doesn't work. All right. So now it's still saying resolution not supported. It gives me like little retrieving data and it says resolution not supported. Let me try HDMI 1 on most TVs is like the most forgiving. Um, so let me see if I can take it out of HDMI 1 and put it into another one and hopefully it works. If not, then I need to go back to the PC and start messing with different resolutions for it. This one's not directional. So there we go there. Grab you right here. Grab right up here. Output. This is the output. So all that is plugged in now. Let me switch to HDMI 3. I'm not even picking up anything now. Wow, wow, yeah. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. What's up, baby? Yeah. You want a hug? You want a hug? Hello. Okay. That's okay, baby. Maybe I'll get some bad. Okay, so it's not even showing anything for HDMI 3 now. Hey, get off. No, please. All right, so it's not even picking up in HDMI 3. At least in HDMI 1, it was saying resolution not supported. So we were going to switch back to HDMI 1. Thinking yourself, is this the stupid shit you've been dealing with? Yes, this has been the stupid shit I've been dealing with. Okay, so now we're back in HDMI 1. It's not even showing now. All right, restart. So pretty much the whole problem of this was that it was a TV. I have all the hardware proper and whatnot, but the TV itself just isn't up to date enough to receive the signal. So it's retrieving data, and then it says resolution is not supported. And this is at the regular resolution, with a 1920 by 1080 or some shit like that. So, huh? Now it's not even saying I have a signal. That's weird. That's super weird. I don't got anything for you guys. Don't be out here trying to hustle me. So let me. There's no way it's an HDMI 2, right? Did I put in the wrong hole? Wouldn't be the first time. Alrighty, I'm sorry. This is a whack start to the stream. Um, So you guys want to come with me? Yeah, I'll bring you there with me. Oh, excuse me, excuse me. No, bro, you guys. Oh, they like to walk in my way for whatever reason, whenever I'm walking. Alrighty. So the delay is pretty funny. But here we are. Let's see. Um, let's see, turn this off. Don't need to open. Change resolution for this one. Native. I guess down this too. Sorry. We should be doing. Can you still changes? Come on. Ready? So we switched that to 30 hertz, so that should reflect here, and that does. Okay, cool. So here we are. And I'm going to do this PC native. Let's kind of send the ultra HD signal. So we're sending a PC signal, and we're also going to drop this down. 6:30. So this one likes a different. TV likes a different color scheme than RGB. So we'll change that too to see what it does. Right now, we're outputting 1920 by 1080 at 30 hertz via the PC, not the Ultra HD setting. So hopefully that one's different. And we also change the color setting. I can't change it to the YYZZ whatever shit. Doesn't give me that option. It just gives me 8B PC and 12B PC and limited or full. That's the only option. So I'm just gonna go check this. I'll be right back. You guys just watch that. Hello. Still nothing. It says no signal somehow. Retrieving data. That's interesting. It didn't say resolution not supported anymore. It just says no signal. Successfully seated. You're plugged in. You're getting so there should be no issue on this end. Let me check out over here. Nobody is eating up my wires, so that's good. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually bring you guys downstairs. I'm gonna put you guys onto the TV, and I can see the stream on the PC up here. So I'm gonna try all the settings to see if for whatever reason it changes anything. So that would have to keep walking back and forth. That should be great right there. Perfect. And I didn't turn this off. Retrieving data. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me because before I used to say retrieving data, and now I put the repeater in there, so it should be fine.